Okay.
Hello. Welcome,
Hi,
patrons.
Patreon. Welcome in.
Hello,
Glad to
patrons.
have you.
Hello.
And also, hello to Utahime Cosplay. Tell all of our patrons who you are if they haven't seen you on Twitch or if they don't know who you are.
First of all, thank you so much for having me. It has been an absolute blast. You guys are all amazing, but Patreon already knows that. So please continue to support this amazing group who are doing so many different amazing things and spreading positivity in the community. So please.
Oh my gosh.
I know I can just shower you guys with praises all day, but you guys have to talk to your Patreon.
We don't mind
right
though
now.
if you want. Just
I mean,
what?
There it is, Douglas.
The compliments, they really do hit home and they are very, very sweet. So thank you very much for saying that. It means a lot.
I mean every word. I am Brianna. I am known on the social medias as Utahime. I am a cosplayer, streamer, TTRPG performer. I do host various panels at different conventions, kind of around the US when I get to travel. And I've been able to meet so many amazing people through this nerd community. So it's been really, really fun. And thank you for having me tonight.
You're awesome. And also welcome to the first of our Patreon after game chats, basically.
Yeah.
Where we talk about the game that we literally just played. And I mean, it's not always going to have everyone. Some people are going to have to pop out after stream. That's totally fine. But we're still going to do it because it's fun. So we ran a game where the group was an adventuring party that went into the Forest of Lost Souls, essentially. They call it the Forest of the Forgotten. And it was premised like it was a forest that people kind of get buried in, and the forest reaps the benefits of death. Like, it's a good thing. But it became very scary very quickly. It's a good thing. It became very scary very quickly when you realize that the forest is attacking you. Because it wants your soul. Was that the vibe you guys got? No?
I thought that they were like friendly. I thought they were friendly.
The treant was nice, but if you guys continued to attack the treants, there would have been a treant fight instead of a tabaxi fight.
Interesting.
Yes, so that would have been fun.
No.
Treants are hard.
I didn't feel like we were being attacked by the forest because we were being attacked by tabaxis and not treants.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
that's true.
They had made a comment, or somebody had made, the treant had made a comment that talked about the tabaxi and how they were protecting good things or something like that. I can't remember.
They're destroyers of evil.
Destroyers of evil.
They viewed them as well.
But they did yell out, why did you bring him here? So I was trying to figure out if there was some type of message with that. But alas, it was survivor mode. So we just went into like, must kill the thing that's trying to kill me.
We must murder them all.
Yeah.
I'm not a murder
hobo.
Yeah.
I won on Twitch.
If the treants attacked, it would have been easier to understand. I tried to bring that like topic back in by like having the prince sinking into the floor. Like I was like, I need to bring this theme back. If we had more time, which we technically do, but Hero, our lovely midnighter right now.
Oh,
no. Don't blame just him.
I have to wake up in 6 hours.
But yeah,
I thought it was his life slipping away. So I thought that basically the forest wanted to be like, no, like how it was saying, hey, so just become one of us and just chill here in the forest. And that was when Gucci was like, that's not how I plan my future death. I plan on dying elsewhere. And
that's so cool.
Somewhere.
That is so cool. And
so I thought that was it. The souls.
Right.
No, that's really cool.
Yeah,
I like that. I think I like that more than my plan. And that's like the purpose of the one shots too, is to like help write the story a little bit more too. So I think I like that a lot. I
thought that the prince was just fucking melting.
Me too. That is exactly what I thought. I thought it was like there's acid. It was sprayed on him. Right?
True.
Totally.
Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
All of my spell slots went to healing.
Yeah.
You did.
That's
You were
racist.
the
The
heel.
guiding
You were
bolts
just
were built in.
You were
Circle
like,
of Stars
oh,
Druid
rip.
is so fucking cool.
Was that spores? Was that the spores like reskinned?
Stars.
stars, was that real?
Stars. So
Yeah.
instead of
Mhm.
wild shape, well, I came wild shape, but the cooler wild shape that I do is like different constellations. So there's the chalice, that was the healing one. There's a archer, that was the one that I
Mhm.
used, and I think there's a dragon one as well.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
it could be
you did that
all
so
cool things.
played one before, and the usage, the way that you used it was
I
beautiful.
really,
Yeah,
really
So
liked your
cool.
descriptions. They were really good.
really
Yeah, I had to because I was really confused about the language of everything because
Yes.
I was like,
ambiguous.
so like they turn into like some random archer. So it was helpful to like Google like different
Mhm.
like artist renditions of like how they viewed how it was.
Oh, that's cool. That's a
And
good
then
idea.
also like rereading in the middle of
Yeah.
the game the part where it's like, oh, there's light and then there's like another dim light. So really it's just like more of like a glowing like entity.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A glowing
Super cool.
tiefling gal entity that is now I don't know. I feel like they probably would get bigger too, but that's like just a mental thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think that was. Whew. Oh yeah, all those spell slots are just like, please live, please live. Please live.
Yeah. I regret not keeping my cure wounds, but I did absorb elements because I did not trust Jin. I thought that there was going to be
Fair.
a big bad, like we finished that and it was a big bad, which sort of happened.
Yeah.
Technically,
So I thought I would have to do
yes.
absorb elements, then attack.
Mhm.
'Cause I
Something?
was thinking second, because Jen said the first of 2 nights, and I was like,
Right.
okay.
Right.
That part.
I was like, oh my
I was
god,
like, I
how
don't-
much?
If it wasn't 10 p.m., it would have been a second night where, if you guys had not conducted surgery on the prince, the leech would have grown larger, and treant or another creature that you could have witnessed, like a unicorn, would have
Like a real
told
one?
you, yeah, like a real unicorn. You would
Aw.
have seen it on night 2,
Oh.
and it would have told you how to get the leech out, and while also taking out the celestial.
Oh.
So you guys ripped the leech out, which severed the connection, which allowed the celestial to enter the body.
And
So we did that kind
You
of.
guys murdered the prince.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Yeah.
cool.
That's on us. That's on us.
I
Okay.
had no part in
What?
that.
You
Well,
did not.
Gucci, to be fair, Gucci did not want to get his hands dirty.
I was trying to
But-
sleep, so I.
Yeah.
That's all.
Out of it, like, good.
Technically, it was phrased as this thing might be what's keeping him asleep. This thing might, like, I was trying to get you to do this,
Right,
like
right.
in a DM
it worked.
standpoint.
It
It worked. You did it, and you murdered the prince. I was like, yes. So now, in campaign 2, like, we get to see like a murdered prince. Where is he? We know, but no one knows. He's been missing. So it's gonna be super cool.
Ooh.
Someone's gonna have to traverse into the forest to find the prince, maybe.
Maybe.
Or go find a celestial. Who knows?
Right? I mean, will we meet? Is it the queen? I don't know. Was it the was it?
It resembles the queen,
Okay.
and it responded to the first name you gave it.
Yeah.
So, you named it the queen's name.
Of course. What could go wrong?
This was great.
Yeah.
Talk about a power trip. My goodness. Oh, man.
Yes. I am the queen. I am also celestial.
Yeah,
So-
that's just a lot.
Yeah. No, it was cool. It was cool. There was one that was lingering around the forest, which is what Gucci sensed. And
Mhm.
with the detachment of the leech, which is a creation, which will be learned about in another game, it was able to just host. It was able to be a parasite essentially.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
it's like this abstract idea until it can become real. So it's super interesting.
Ooh. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very
That's
interesting.
terrifying.
Yeah. I want to know the idea behind Sparrow's character. your old lady changeling, or
Yes.
old person changeling.
Old person, yeah, I had it wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so sorry. That's what
No,
I was like.
you're fine.
He,
You're fine.
they, he.
I really only went with they because of the changeling thing. Like I wasn't sure like how often I was going to use shape changer, and so like as really it was just kind of like this figure that was meant to be not imposing at all, but could very quickly become like what they actually were. So like if you like when Hero was like, I needed an image for your character, I was like, I really just want to send you a fucking question mark, my dude. Like because I'm not really gonna know what Noevra's gonna be until we start. And so like I was like, I obviously have some constraints on like can't be too big, can't be like I can't like I almost had the idea to have Noevra mimic one of the Fey 5, like Aurelian or like I had the idea initially, and I was like, I don't want to put like something on there that could potentially cross over because I didn't want to like hamstring anything. But then again, like that's kind of what changelings do, is they just kind of like take a persona, which is why at the end I was like, I'm gonna fucking take up the persona of the prince so that I can just like get out of the forest and be like, see, I made it.
I'm alive.
When I saw that, I am so ready to have a prince in the game. Like this person who is going to be the prince after the prince died. I am so ready to put that in the game. When I heard you say that, I was like, I'm gonna make them think this was planned.
I almost thought it was.
The game.
I was just like, did I just get?
It super wasn't. It's
right.
super like,
Like,
as soon as Jen was like, y'all are. Well, she didn't say this, but like she's like, y'all are fucked. I'm like, no, they're fucked.
Well, it depends, because also too, Gucci had a few tricks up his sleeve. So he was going to pull something on you the following morning, like if it had gone to day 2, he can disguise himself as well. So
Ooh.
you never know what tricks. I mean, he's survived a lot of debauchery and craziness for a reason, because he's pulled lots of like quick ones on people. So to be determined.
I like to think that after that, I was like, fuck it. And Fully like just tries to like be like a little mole. You're like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Just changing it to everything.
Brandon's
I
just
love you guys so
spoken
much.
it.
I'm gonna go bye.
What'd you say?
But yeah, I was like, I wanted a character that just wouldn't seem very imposing or threatening. Just I really just kind of thought of just like an old rickety character that just will be able to just pull out his kit and disguise self and use the same clothes and not disguise self, but use his disguise kit and fashion prince like clothes and just maybe just appear out of the forest a couple days later. Whether he actually makes it or not, or they make it or not, it's up to Jen at this point. But I was like, I wanted a plausible escape for Noevra.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that, and I'm definitely using it. What were you gonna say, George? You had like a sentence reeling at the end of your lips for like a second. Oh wait.
Words. Yeah. So I was basically going to fuck off into the woods if Sparrow hadn't made the great escape.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know if they actually got away. Just
That's true.
theoretically.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like your character gave the least shits. It was great.
My character.
Yeah, you were just.
I loved
Just
her.
dancing. Just dancing.
So she was originally supposed to be also a bit about debauchery, but I was like, there's a lot of that going around. Maybe I'll reel it in a little bit. And that's what I did.
Dancing in the background.
And I was
every
just
scene.
I was just dancing, just fucking getting it. So
2 is good. 3's a party.
True.
3 would have turned you into the unicorn. So then it would have gotten.
That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for that joke. I was like,
I was waiting for it during the game too. I was like,
so good.
Who's
It
gonna
would have
say
been
it?
funny with that dynamic and then naturally running into the unicorn, because the amount of jokes that would have spewed
Oh.
Perfect.
Well, that's one of the downfalls of a one shot is that you got to end it early. But like with a campaign, like I could just end it on night 1 and then we start the next game and we do night 2. You know, we can keep going. So, woo. Maybe whenever the party goes into the forest, we can have a return of Gucci and see what had happened with
What had happened was.
what had happened
Yes.
with
What
Gucci in the
happened.
party. That'd be kind of fun.
That would be.
So how many of our characters were like good people? Was it just Mina?
That's a good fucking question.
Mina seemed very good.
I think
So
Mina seemed like a
good.
good person.
I just
You'll
wanted to look at
never
the cool artifacts
know.
after we got the money. Dang.
Dang.
Damn. Mina got like the worst luck in the world.
Oh my gosh, I just had this idea of having like zombie snake Medusa in the forest.
Ooh,
Half
Like
burnt.
imagine that being a thing. That'd be cool.
half bird.
I
Half
mean,
bird. Cool.
No, half burnt.
half
Burnt.
burnt. Yeah.
Burnt.
Half
Like,
I don't
burnt.
like why, but okay. I
mean,
did the yes and, you know?
I'm down
Yeah.
with big zombie lumbering granite. Like, you know.
I also really liked Granite. I know you asked me like for plate armor and ogre strength gloves, and then
I was like, is
feel
this
like-
too much? Is this?
I was like, just fucking go for
All
it.
right.
I know how this one's ending.
He's gonna die anyways. It's okay. It's fine.
Feel strong while you can, puny man.
Enjoy it. Oh
Well,
my god.
This was so much fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for we're just just casual chats about the game and our thoughts
Yeah.
and character ideas and things like that. And we appreciate you listening. I hope you liked it. Leave a comment. I think you can do that on Patreon. We read them. So yeah.
We certainly will.
Thank you so much.
Good night, friends.
Good night,
See you
everyone.
next
No,
week.
good night to you.
Bye.